Hello friends. Today we are going to talk about decimal fractions. Okay. We have talked about so far uh, simple fractions. Okay. Fractions like 3 over 2 and 2 over 3. Okay. These kind of fractions we have talked about. So today we are going to talk about something new called decimal fractions. Okay, but before going to talk about this is nothing much different to the previous cases. Okay, same thing we are representing in a different way. Okay, you have seen some numbers with a dot 0.75. We call this like 0.75. Okay, what is the meaning of this? Here, the meaning of this is 7 means 7/10. This 7 means 7/10. And this 5 means 5/100. You can hear me pronouncing hundreds. 100. There is a th in the last of that word. 100th. Here 10th. This is a 100th. This is a 10th. Okay. And like that, these decimal fractions we can write. Okay. Now, I only said that because you need to understand what means by a decimal fractions. So no need of that to solve any sums. Here I will explain the example they are giving us 0.705. They are telling us to convert it into a fraction, just a simple fraction we have used before. So the meaning of this is no need to remember all of this now. Just forget about this. Okay, just forget about all of this. I will delete that. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of 0.705? So we can write this as, before writing this you have to count the decimal points. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there is 3 decimal points, so you have to put 3 zeros and a 1 over in top of that you have to put 7 or 5. That is the meaning of this. Okay, now we can more simplify this more by dividing both denominator and numerator by 5. So we get 141 here, 200 here. So the simplified fraction is 141 over 200. Okay, like that you can do all other exercises. I will do some of that with you, then you can realize what we are doing here. Okay, they are telling us the first exercise is 0.35 what do? We count the decimal points. 1, 2. So we are getting two zeros in the denominator and a 1. So 100 in the denominator. In the numerator, we put the number without the decimal point, 35. Now we can simplify this more, 20 and 7. Okay, got that. Then the 12th one. We will do the 12th one. 0.0001. What is the meaning of this? Okay, count the decimal points. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 zeros in the denominator. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. Here 10,000 and 1 is here. The zeros before 1 can be neglected because the meaning is 1. If we get the number after the decimal point, then we will get 1. We can't simplify this more. And if we do another one, we will try some different one. 1.36. Here the decimal points 1, 2. Then we will get 2 zeros in the denominator and a 1. So 100. And we put the number without the decimal point. 136. So we can simplify this more. We can divide both by 2, no? Then we will get 68 over 50. We can divide that further. Then 34 over 25. That is the simplest we can get. 34 over 25. That's the fraction. Okay. Now you know how to convert decimals into simple fractions. Okay. Then we are going to convert fractions into decimals. Okay. Previously we did decimals into fractions. Now we are doing fractions into decimals. Okay. Let's take an example. 3 over 20. They are telling us to convert 3 over 20 into a decimal. What do we have to do? Just divide. Okay. Just divide 3 by 20. You can use the long division. Divide 3 by 20. How many 20 are there? 20s are there in 3? No 20s. So we put 0. We want to divide further. So we put a decimal point here. And multiply 20 by 0. We get 0. Then subtract. Then we get 3 here. So after putting the decimal point, we can get another zeros here. So we get a 0. Then 30. How many 20s are there in 30? 1. 20 times 1, 20. Subtract, get 10. Put another 0. How many 20s are there in 100? There are 5. 20 times 5, 100. So we get 0 and the division stops. So our answer is 0.15. That's the answer. Uh, Let me do another one, another example with you. 4 over 25. Okay. Now we divide 4 by 25. Always remember to divide the numerator by the denominator. Okay. 25 comes here. Then how many 25s are there in 4? There is no. So we put 0. 25 times 0, 0. Subtract, we get 4. Now we can put a decimal point here and take another zeros. So we take another 0, we get 40. How many 25s are there in 40? 1. So we put 1, 25 times 1, 25. Subtract, we get 15. Now we get another 0. How many 25s are there in 150? So we have 6 zeros in 150. 25 times 6, 150. Then we subtract, we get zeros. Then the division is over. The answer is 0.16. So you get the idea. Let me do the 24th one also. 1 over 500. Okay. So we have to divide 1 by 500. Simple. Okay. How many 500s are there in 1? 0. We put 0. 500 times 0, 0. Subtract 1. We get another 0 by putting a decimal point here. Are there any 500s to 10? No. Again we get 0, subtract 10 again. Get another 0. 100. Are there any 500s in hundreds? No. We get 0. 500 times 0, we get 0. Subtract, we get 100. We get another 0. 1000. How many 500s are there in 1000? 2. 500 times 2, 1000. We subtract, we get 0. So the division stops. Now the answer is 0.002. Okay, I hope you got the idea. And with the recurring decimals, we will meet in the next video. So, thank you everyone. And please share my videos with your friends also. Okay, good day.